Okay. Oh, hold on. What just popped up? Okay, so welcome back, everybody. Happy Friday. Excuse my voice. I'm getting over like a little cold. So ignore that. So we're going to get another look into what's going on this weekend. So I hope that the reading from last weekend resonated. Last Friday. And let's see what's going on. Of course, everything has already been cleansed and all of that good stuff. So let's see. As always, my affirmations are you know what, I'm gonna make a new playlist. I think right now they're all under the playlist for self-care, but I'm gonna make a new playlist with just affirmation videos. Yeah, but every week, unless it's something too much crazy stuff going on, and not crazy, but I should say busy, there will be an affirmation video up every week. Now, if you do not know, I will let you know. It is very, very important that you are being conscientious of what you are listening to, even when it comes down to how you speak to yourself. And that's why affirmations are so important. They are such a useful tool to learn to create a new habit of properly pouring into you. That's why they're so useful, okay? Also, as you know, I do make jewelry and things, okay? So specifically with copper. So you can go shop my site. It is etherealequilibria.reese.com. I know it's long, but it's custom, okay? So like I say, stay custom. So let's see what is here for the weekend. Oh, look, that popped right out. 8 of Pentacles. I don't even have to ask. What is my I already know. Ooh, hold on. It's funny because I literally heard when the bodies hit the floor. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Okay, clarify 8 of Pentacles in the Death card here. Those that have been doing, well, I'll say this. I'm not going to say those been doing the work. But I will say I know it's a lot of transformative energy going on right now. If you've been doing the work, then you're going to reap the benefits. But if you have not, and you've been playing games, you're going to reap the benefits too. All right, clarify 4 of Swords and Ace of Swords here, please. And thank you. Well, I can tell you right now, with this 8 of Pentacles, this is about honing your skills. Oh, healing. Okay. This is about honing your skills, honing your natural abilities. This is about really you taking the time to focus on your skills and what that looks like for you. For some people, this weekend you need to focus on your business, pour into your business. It might be like some type of class that you can take. That'll just be a couple of hours, but focus on that. And then this is what I'm talking about with this Death card. You are receiving an elevation when it comes to your gifts, the things that you are naturally good at, the things that come easy for you. You know, I don't like that word, but you know what I mean. But also with what is new coming in and with your skills being sharpened, there are things that are going to fall to the wayside. They have to. Let them. Do not interfere. Let them. The things that have to go, you have to continue to be able to release with ease. It's not that certain things ain't going to hurt your feelings, and it's not even that you're not supposed to feel it. It is, but you still have to release it. Once again, with this Hangman energy, this is that energy of really focusing and thinking about, okay, so what does this look like for me now? Now that I've released, now that I've grown, now that I've sharpened my skills, what does this look like? Where should I be taking this? Which direction should I be going in? So wherever there were concerns around finances, concerns around how you're going to pull things off, you are literally being told to rest, to surrender to the process. That's what I say. I don't just say trust. Surrender to the process, which is not easy. I know, because baby, okay, I struggle with that myself, okay? But it is about learning to trust in a different type of way. When it comes down to your spirits, your ancestors, whatever practice you're into, what keeps your relationship healthy with them is really learning how to trust. Really learning how to trust. And leaving them room to allow things to breathe, for you to have space for things to grow. You cannot have, it's just like if you have a garden, if you're gonna, and you try to plant too much stuff at the same time and too close together, what is going to end up blossoming from it, you're not going to know, because everything is mixed and matched and grew into things that you didn't intend for it to. This is why you have to eradicate, which is, grabbing something by the root and getting it up out of there. So for as uncomfortable as it may feel, it's still necessary. Also, you need to sleep more. Try to take a nap at least this weekend on Saturday. With this Ace of Swords here, clarifying the Death card and the Hangman, this is literally your yes. This is your let's keep it going. The information that you need is going to be coming to you. But this Three of Swords, it's not about any current heartbreak. This is about healing. It's time for you to heal. It's time for you to move forward, because there are things that's waiting for you that's ready to come in. Look. Yeah, that's ready for you to come in. They know that you're not seeing it, but the path is actually here for this. But it's time for you to really heal. Yes, we know, things can be crazy, especially dealing with people. However, it is time for you to acknowledge this, accept this, and move forward. There are no perfect situations. There are no perfect people. We're not meant to be. But you can heal from this and move on. You cannot continue to overlook this. You cannot continue to act like it wasn't as bad as it was. You have to acknowledge yourself in the situation, because you are worth that. You are always worth acknowledgement. Acknowledging, being acknowledged, right? So do your healing and move on from this. But hold on, I'm going to clarify this. Clarify this Three of Swords, please, and thank you. Yeah, because even with this energy here, this is about other people. In this instance, with this Five of Swords, right? This is about other people. The things that people have said about you that actually really hurt you. But it was something that was holding you back, and that's why it's time to heal from it. I'm getting mother energy off of this. Either your mother or a mother figure. But it's also there in a space where the people that they was talking to, saying these bad, crazy things about you, they don't even want to hear it no more. They don't. They tired. They out of it. They're literally moving away and walking away from it. Yeah, because like I said, you have this new beginning here. I'm just the vessel. Thank you, Spirit. And now look what's at the bottom, the Sun. Because it is your time to focus on you and your purpose, right? So what else is here for the collective, for the weekend? What'd I say? Thank you, Spirit. I'm just a vessel. Clarity. We were just talking about this. Clear vision is leading you forward. Have you been feeling uncertain? Clarity is emerging. Take action with confidence and trust in your path. There go that trust word again. Because once again, I just said it, it's time for you to move forward. But in order for you to do that, this is why this came out first. You have to be able and willing and commit to focusing on yourself. But it's time for you to move forward. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. None at all. Alright, what else is here for the collective? Ooh, one of my favorite words. Balance. Balance is key to a harmonious life. Have you been feeling out of sync? Adjust how you spend your time and energy to ensure you maintain a healthy equilibrium. So, one of the names in my business, as you know, is Equilibria. Well, Equilibria means maintaining multiple balances, because that's what we do. And the more successful that you are, the better you have to be at balancing. Point blank, period. So, with that being said, this is that energy of, once again, because trust and surrender has come out multiple times, right? And understanding how certain things will be more important. You might have to handle them first over others, but not letting anything supersede anything else for too long. Yes, things happen. Life is going to keep moving, even in the midst of things happening. But having that balance so that your past is not overshadowing your present and or your future. Okay? Because, yeah, we know other things that people did. And I know, see, this is also an energy of where whatever was said to you, it's like it's haunted you. It's like it's ringing in your ears. And the reality is, it wasn't true and it's not true. But it really hurt you. It really, really hurt you. So this is the time this weekend to really look at this, accept it for what it is, start healing it and moving forward, because you have new, even that Ace of Swords, you have new things coming in. All right, come back to the balance, please. Clarify balance with honor. I can tell you this right off bat. Honor your word to yourself. The things that you told yourself you was going to do, your commitments to yourself, honor them. But let me read this though. Okay, respect for yourself and others is key to your growth. Have you ever felt a lack of respect in some areas of your life? By setting clear boundaries and honoring yourself, the world will follow suit. Yeah, because this is also the energy of teaching people how to treat you. This is that energy of really teaching people how to treat you. Yes, there will be miscommunications, but you still have to be mindful of the way that people are treating you. Be mindful and don't let them get away with disrespecting you. Or if something comes up that makes you uncomfortable, then call it for what it is. All right, clarify honor, please. Oosh. This is the collective movement for the weekend. And that's also what the Hangman energy is about. It's about you actually taking time to focus on you. So this sacred union right here, this is about you within yourself. With yourself, right? Two powerful forces are uniting, whether in a relationship or within yourself. This union brings energy and growth. Embrace this connection. It will lead to deeper understanding and transformation. Yeah, because that also is about that balance. That's about you balancing out your masculine and your feminine, the old and the new, the good and the bad, however you want to look at it. But it's restoring your perspective of yourself so that you can see yourself clearly, so you'll know how to move forward clearly. That's another thing I talk about all the time. If you cannot see yourself clearly, you will always have problems. If you cannot see yourself clearly, there will always, and I mean always be things wrong. Because when you talk about making a quote-unquote judgment call, that's based off the facts that you have clear vision on what you're seeing. You have clear sight. You can clearly look into a situation and see what it is. But if you can't see yourself for who you are, or if you let somebody else tell you, it's all going to crumble eventually. It's all going to crumble eventually. This is a time this weekend to really reconnect with yourself. But this is one of my biggest things is self-love. It's not that relationships don't matter, but your relationship, especially if it's a relationship that your divine counterpart will fail, or at least almost fail, if you do not learn how to love yourself properly, attend to yourself properly, heal yourself, trust yourself, honor yourself, and put yourself first. How should I say this? So, your happiness depends on you. The things that bring you joy, that all depends on you. Because if you're not in the right mind space, it's not going to matter when it comes. You're going to fumble the ball. You're going to fumble the ball simply because you haven't taken that same amount of time to look into you and be just as attentive to yourself as you are of others around you. And that's the issue. This is why this weekend and moving forward, because the only way that you're going to even get the things that you really want is to focus on you. It's that simple. Let me point you every single card. The only time it has people in it is when people are getting left behind. Or, okay, when people are walking away. This is truly, and I do mean truly, your time. People gonna say what they want. People gonna whatever. You know, people gonna do what people do. People gonna people. But take that attention away from the things that people are saying, the things people have said. Take that away and focus on you. Okay? Take that away and focus on yourself. The same amount of time that you have spent worrying about those people's opinions and the things that they said, take all that time and attention and focus it on yourself. Really know and understand what it's like to come into I can't get out. Come into union with yourself, but you also need community. That's all I'm saying. Because that's the thing too. And some of us have done it, right? I know I've done it before, where you feel like there are certain points in life where things just get too crazy and you shut down from people. You completely shut down from people and you shut people out because there is shame, there's guilt, there's embarrassment when it comes to, you know, explaining to people what's going on with you. But in this situation, you do have proper support. You do actually have proper support. You have people that actually care about you, that will respect your boundaries. But those are the people that you're shying away from, and the people that are disrespecting you. Those are the people that you like this with. That does not make no sense, respectfully. Those are the people that you are being made to leave behind. Is the people that discourage you and talk you out of doing things that are actually for your greatest and highest good. No more of that. Like, no more. Alright, what else does the collective need to know? Like, community is such a beautiful thing if entered into the right way, if done the right way. Like, and how many times has trust come out for you? Thank you, Spirit. I'm just a vessel. I've spoken on this several times already. Trust. Trust is essential for moving forward. Once again, there's moving forward. Thank you, Spirit. I'm just a vessel. Already spoke about this as well. Are you doubting the path ahead? Have faith in the universe's plan in yourself. Take the next step with confidence. Like, do you hear that? And the bottom of the deck is inspiration. Be inspired. Because for some of y'all, you are inspirational yourself. People look at you and they're inspired, but you're not seeing that within you because of these environments that you have let yourself go into is tricking you out of your blessings. It's delaying you. It's not stopping you. It's not going to stop you, but it is delaying you. It's slowing you down tremendously. Like, I don't care who it is. And I'm going to say this because this is something that also gets misconstrued, right? Don't let anybody guilt trip you into keeping them around because you have quote unquote history with them. That means nothing. Let me tell you why. If a relationship is unhealthy, I don't care if you knew that person for 50 years before you came out your mama woo-woo. You hear me? They gotta go. History does not guarantee a position in your life. I want you to hear that. Say it again with me. History does not guarantee a position in your life. Something is not right. Somebody is not right for you. What else do you need to know? Somebody is dogging you out. They always trying to like, no, don't do that. It's going to be a waste of time. You're not going to get it anyways. Like those type of comments. Like, oh yeah, that was all right. Like if you make something, you create something, you so excited, and then you go to share with them, they're like, that's all right. Like what? Excuse me? Like, what's with the tone? That's not the place for you to be. That is not the place for you to be. And I need you to understand that people will try to bully you into keeping them around. They full on will know that you are not you know what I'm saying, like, I don't like to say good enough because that sounds condescending, but they know that they don't have good intentions for you, and they know, they see your light, and also they see the way other people react to your light, right? And so in order to keep you around, they do things and say things to ensure that you stay around. And a lot of that comes in a way of being passive aggressive. Yeah. The reality is, it's time for that to stop. It's time for you to really focus on you. It's time for you to stand up and say no more. You're not going to keep talking to me like that. Like, okay, you might not like this, but I do. I'm proud of what I did. I'm proud of what I created. I'm excited about this idea. And the harsh reality is, because one thing, like I said, it ain't too many people in this cars. Everybody else is either walking away or defeated. This is also a part, you're going to have to start this out by yourself. That you're not going to end up, you're not going to go this whole journey without people, but you're going to have to start it, because you don't have enough of people around you that are truly invested in your well-being. Excuse me, I told you I was getting over that little cold. But yeah, you don't have enough people around you that's truly invested in your well-being. So what are we doing? Like, truly, what are we doing? Make it make sense. You know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things where you have to hold yourself on that pedestal the way you've been doing everybody else. You need to put yourself up there, and don't let nobody knock you down. Nobody. It is your time. All right, now I was ready to get this time of Okra deck. I hardly ever use this, but let's see. What time frame message do y'all want them to know? All right, next year looks promising. So with this here, it's a few things that automatically came to mind when it comes to, well, plans, right? So, and here's why. Because when you make plans, you have goals. If you do not have, let me move this over here. If you do not have the right people around you, it slows you down. If you do not have the right people around you, it delays you. So now, this is only for people who were trying to make specific business plans and things pertaining to them, right? But it's always something. Or even, this is for somebody who you're in a relationship, but the person you're in a relationship with, they always ask you for money and you keep giving it to them. That's a delay. That's literally, you're blocking your own blessings. I have to be real comfortable saying no. Okay? You have to get real comfortable saying no. But the only way that you are going to be able to start this, you have to start now. You have to clear house now. And more importantly, your spirits need to see you're serious. You need to see that you're serious. And that you actually going to stand on business and not backtrack and not backpedal. Because how many times have you tried to start something and you did not see it through because of what was going on with other people around you? And once again, there's no judgment. I say this, respectfully. Time is out for that, honey. Time is out. You have to start this now. And you have this fresh start here available to you. But the only way you're going to get it is to let what needs to die, die. That's the only way you're going to get it. Point blank, period. It's not coming no other way. These people cannot go with you. And when it comes to your spirits and your ancestors, they will not allow certain things to come in until they see you are serious. Until they see that you fully committed. So I understand. I could feel the collective gasp when it said next year looks promising. Well, that's why. I understand you might want things right now, until those people are gone, and because it's an and you have actually started working on yourself and committed to yourself properly. They not letting nothing come in. They're not. You have to prove that you're serious about you to you. You have so much you can do. Very talented person. But you slept on yourself too long. And you are a very nice person. Too nice a lot of the times. And the issue with that is, like I said, other people's issues are superseding the things that you need to do and want to do for yourself. And then everything for you is just backing up and backing up and backing up. And keep getting put on pause. And your spirit's sitting here looking like, what the hell? Your spirits, for your greatest and highest good, want to see you flourish. They want to see you shine. So, are you going to let them do their part? Because they're ready. They are ready. It's all here for you. Like, trust has come up a lot for you. But I would say this because it's something I had to learn, right? It takes time to learn to trust. It takes time. But you got to give it a shot. And so when it comes to trust, specifically dealing with other people, right? Here's what you have to remember. People are always going to let you down. But I'm not saying that from the perspective of being like doomsday, right? We're people. We make mistakes. We have miscommunications. But this is why expectations, for the most part, are really unhealthy. And here's why I say this. Because when you have an expectation of someone, you are expecting them to perform a certain way that you already have envisioned in your mind. And then when they don't do it, here's the thing is they could still meet your expectation, but if they don't do it in the way that you saw in your mind, you would then feel like it's disrespect or they're not listening and so on and so forth. And then you not realizing because you've been so stuck on what you saw in your mind, you didn't leave them any room to see how they can show and communicate to you in their own way. You have to leave room for people to be themselves and to grow. That's why expectations can be so unhealthy. That is why. We are not each other's puppets. So be realistic when you are dealing with others. Because sometimes the heartache we feel because we brought it on ourselves. And especially when you already know somebody in certain situations, somebody can't even handle what this. What? Don't do that. It's not fair. So, as you go into your Friday, and I know it's a lot. I know. But I want you to be mindful that it's really time to focus on you. Let me put this on top. Right? Your happiness. This new beginning is leading you to your happiness. But it's really time for you to focus on you. It's really time for you to set yourself apart. It's really time for you to be happy. You have not been happy in a long time. Well, it's time for you to be happy. So, it's funny, I was about to say, is there any questions? Lord, that's hilarious. Anyway. Hold on one second. So as we move forward in this weekend, I want you to be mindful of that. Okay? You. Yes, focus on you. Be intentional with yourself the same way you are with everybody else. Be intentional with yourself the same way you are with everybody else. I repeat, be intentional with yourself the same way you are with everybody else. Okay? So once again, you can reach me at etherealequilibriumbyreese.com. If you do have any questions, there is a chat box, and you can just put your information in there, and then I will get back to you. And also here on YouTube, I do have my affirmations. I do post readings on here. And yeah, I think that's it for now. So going off into this weekend, be safe, show grace to yourself, be kind to yourself, and just acknowledge your purpose and continue to put yourself first in a healthy way.